The PlayStation Slim has just been announced.
So Sony's idea of personalization is that your PS4 will learn.
Well, the PlayStation 4 was recently announced, and I have to say, I really don't care.
PlayStation Slim?
Slim, yeah.
What you play, various habits.
And they're kind of going along lines with...
That's the way I talk.
So what if you have a younger cousin that, I don't know,
You could compare the new PlayStation 4 to the new iPhone 5.
The PlayStation Slim has just been announced.
plays Little Big Planet,
It's
What?
several of them onto your account because everything's now going to be
a nice system, it's upgraded,
PlayStation 4?
cloud-based.
but it's the same exact name.
I thought they said they were going to announce the PlayStation 4 after Xbox.
And then suddenly, you look on your bill to Sony,
Just with a number.
Is patience a virtue or what? I guess not.
and it's $500 in children's games.
Has such good specs
Do I need to break out the duct tape?
Let's take what we have now and add a number.
that they are so complex that I can't even comprehend them.
PlayStation 4 will catch on to various habits and nuances.
And then it'll be the newest one we have.
Thankfully, Google has a translator. If you go on there,
Yeah, download the new version of, I don't know, Beaver City or...
Unless you're going with the new iPads, which are, strangely enough,
PS4 specs, they'll translate them to you.
they go in Generation 1 iPad.
To English.
Does anybody remember how TiVo used to be where you would record one thing,
to iPad 2 to
Social media isn't just for computers anymore.
record all of that forever,
iPad again.
It's for video games also.
and everything related?
Makes absolutely no sense, but I guess I'm okay with that.
If you think Facebook is cool, get ready for Playbook.
That will backfire.
So many things that
Get it? Oh god.
they added onto there.
Facebook, PlayStation, put them together, Playbook.
No longer have to pay for a game that you don't fall in love with.
Kind of already been on the Xbox system for a while.
Ah, that's a good one.
I play through a series 5 times.
Unfortunately, the PlayStation 4 is not backwards compatible.
All I know is that PS4 offers Farmville.
And I don't fall in love with it. I won't have to spend money.
Let's take some of the most basic things. Legos have been created for 50 years.
I'm in.
This is brilliant.
Pieces from 50 years ago.
I can watch my friends play, but on this be the same as room as them, which means they could be all the way at Pluto, and I can watch them.
There were a lot of video lags, sound dropping.
Are backwards compatible with the ones we have today.
Yeah, there's no over-exaggerating there.
Sony, the technology giant. I feel like this should have been addressed beforehand.
You could take this angry little yellow piece, stick it onto this flat piece, and it still matches together.
The only negative side,
So if you're stuck on a hard level,
I have no wants or needs to actually get it.
if I'm watching them play and I'm in my room all by myself with my little Bluetooth set that you can barely tell is even in my ear.
did that joke already? Did that joke already?
I'm not a 5-year-old. Don't sell me something pretty. Sell me something I like.
And my mom happens to walk by and sees that I'm talking to myself
You can just have one of your online friends play that game.
with no control in my hand, starts to think that my friend George is actually my friend George,
So you can get through it and move on with the game.
not my real friend George. I think I'm starting to turn crazy. Next thing I know, institutionalized.
If you were to go onto the PlayStation Network,
In the PlayStation launch lineup
I see a sub-industry coming on.
is hashtag legendary.
Sony's big idea of collaborative play now is that you no longer can play with somebody next to you.
Killzone 4 looks like what Killzone 2 was promised to look like.
it's filled with 32-year-old guys who can barely pay the rent who end up playing free internet.
One thing I did notice at the conference was that the PlayStation 4 was a no-show.
It will be somebody online as somebody next to you is not next generation.
It means one of 3 things why it didn't show up.
Their idea of backwards compatibility is that you have to buy the game over again off the cloud.
StarCraft 3 hasn't come out yet, has it? Spoiler.
1. It's too ugly, it would kill the vibe.
Not the way that definition works.
2. It cost more than heart surgery.
Sony's idea of a next-gen console is that they don't want to be next-gen. They are next-gen.
Yeah.
It partied way too hard with Atari and Sega last night.
That's basic grammar. That means the same thing.
I'm not going to buy the PlayStation 4 just on principle, because sequels always suck. Hey, check out our last 3 videos, or check out Cal Visions up here in the corner. Right here. Click it, don't be afraid. subscribe, and comment.